Hello out there in the digital world. I'm Hollywood, the host of the podcast Spoilers on the Rat Pack Podcast Network, where your hosts have lots of opinions but zero credentials. I'm joined by Adam and Maestro.
Hello.
Hi.
And today we're going to be watching a trailer for a horror Christmas movie. They're pretty rare. They do exist. Called Krampus. It's based on I think it's a
Nordic?
Swedish, Nordic,
Okay.
mythical creature. It's an evil take on Santa Claus. All right, we're going to roll the clip for Krampus, and here we go.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling.
Merry Christmas!
Looks like Martha Stewart threw up in here.
This is delicious, honey.
It's a little dry.
Well, mine's delicious.
Mine's dry.
Do you want to trade?
It's
Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
with those holiday greetings and gifts.
How we were going to survive Christmas with 12 people stuck in a house with no heat and no electricity.
Or food.
There's plenty of leftovers, Howard.
Beer it is.
It's the weirdest thing. There's no cars, no people.
How long can this keep up?
We heard something on the roof.
What the hell is this?
St. Nicholas is not coming this year. Instead, a much darker, ancient spirit.
Those are hooves. Elk or a goat?
What kind of goat walks on its hind legs?
His name is Krampus. He and his helpers did not come to give, but to take.
Everybody, hold on to each other.
He is the shadow of St. Nicholas.
It's Christmas. Nothing bad's gonna happen on Christmas.
Nice. Okay.
It's disturbing.
Now, I've brought in a horror movie in the past,
Yeah.
and you didn't like it. And on the podcast, you typically don't like horror movies, which,
Now-
which I love.
By the way, I went back and watched it again at home to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Okay.
Still, it's no good. That Good Night, Mommy.
Oh, okay.
No, still no good. This, I like it. Well, as far as the horror genre goes, this seems like a more legitimate horror than The Good Night, Mommy was just a little meh.
Yeah. Maestro?
No?
It's a good movie.
Oh.
I feel like that.
Oh, you've seen it?
No, I feel like it's a good. I mean, it's a good movie for the 28 days later shots that they made. Because remember how in the 28 days later the girl's underneath the car and they're running around her,
Oh, yeah.
and the part where they're showing the faces of the vampires in that movie. Same kind of idea, same kind of spiel, but it seems like it.
I feel like this movie has a Trick or Treat vibe. Do you remember watching that for the podcast, Adam?
But wasn't it fun?
Yes.
Wait,
Trick or Treat.
Did we release that?
No, that was one of the last episodes.
That was a lost episode.
Yeah.
That's right.
We did a Mike Myers and then Halloween, Trick or Treat, or whatever.
Yeah, we did Halloween and Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
Not a Mike Myers movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever. One of those.
But it has that sort of comedic vibe to it. Because you have Adam
Yeah.
Scott.
Yes,
the
Adam
lead.
Scott, hilarious.
My fiance loves that guy.
Yeah, because of Parks and Rec?
Because of Parks and Rec and just when he was in Step Brothers as Will Ferrell's actual brother.
Oh, I don't remember that.
He's the one who's going to the Catalina wine mixer.
Okay.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer. He's the first guy who says it.
All right.
But I like this because most horror Christmas stories always involve Santa Claus of some kind. Whether it's, well, there's only a couple. There's
Black Christmas.
Black Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nah, that's not really a horror movie. I'm talking about like a slasher horror movie, like a Silent Night, Deadly Night, that one of the most famous tales from the Crypt segments is about a guy who escaped from the mental hospital and he climbs into the family's house dressed like Santa. So it's always involved Santa, and I like that this is a different take on it. The Krampus creature.
Yeah, Santa's shadow.
From what I remember, Krampus is the original character that was made from the mythology, and then Santa came out later.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Interesting.
But wasn't Santa based on a Catholic saint?
Saint
Saint
Nicholas.
Yeah.
But I also know that Krampus supersedes that by generations, probably hundreds and hundreds of years.
But Santa was also created to dupe kids into being good for a whole year.
Same idea.
Yeah.
I think what Santa actually had was another guy that actually did all the beating and hitting and giving pain to children.
Well, yeah, you can't have Santa doing that. You need to farm that out.
But I forget his name though. But it's not Krampus. But Krampus was the
Grinch.
original. Huh?
Grinch?
No, not Tim Carrey. Not Tim Carrey. Jim Carrey.
Jim?
No,
Huh?
not Jim Carrey.
So what do you like in the trailer as far because I can talk all day about
Yeah.
what I saw in the
yeah.
trailer because I've seen so many horror movies that I know what to look for.
Yeah.
Since you're not a big fan, what is it you like?
I like the good nature of it. It starts off happy and then it goes dark. It's a nice little way to kind of prepare you for how things are going to go. As far as showcasing what the movie's going to be about, I think I did a good job. I'm sure there's still going to be a lot of suspenseful things.
And I like that they didn't show you the Krampus fully. You just saw the feet and then you saw the top of its head with horns.
Yeah.
A lot of horror movies are doing that now. Like they're showing you the monster right off the bat.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
You got to do it like Cloverfield style, where they not until like almost the end do you see the actual thing.
Yep. What do you think of the little gag with the Jack in the Box?
With the Jack in the Box, that was, I mean, you knew something was going to happen. It's just, it was a little, I don't know what comes out of it. I'm sure it's going to be a hand or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems, I mean, that's a good, I feel like it's an easy thing to do, though. It's an easy thing for suspense. It's the Jack in the Box. Everybody knows Jack in the Box. So, I mean, you're tapping into a little bit of the things that everybody can be freaked out by, everyday kind of life stuff.
Especially around Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Christmas is the #1 date for suicide, or it's in the top 3 dates for suicide.
Yeah. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I thought that was like tax day or something.
No, it's the holidays
No,
because
because everybody's lonely.
because people who are alone, they have no reason to live.
Is Valentine's Day part of that?
Possibly.
That I'm not sure.
No, because Valentine's Day is one person. If you're alone on Christmas, it means you got an
That
entire
means you have,
family.
yeah, you have no family, no friends.
You're being rejected not by one girl, but by a lot of people.
Yeah.
Brothers, uncles, cousins.
Yeah.
Doesn't that also mean you can drink as much as you want? No one care.
I guess.
And I love
to put a happy spin on it.
and I just love the idea of a Christmas horror movie. For like 4 or 5 straight years, I would take a horror movie to my cousin's house, and we would watch on Christmas Day
Nice.
a horror movie. But they weren't like a Christmas horror movie like this. They were like
Regular horror.
like the Changeling or
Don't say
like
species.
different slasher movies, like like Friday the 13th movie.
Okay.
I just love that idea of because you're taking the joy and innocence of Christmas and you're mixing it with a horror movie.
I like to mix Christmas with action. That's why I'll watch Die Hard usually.
Yeah.
Or Lethal Weapon.
Die Hard.
Die Hard was my dad's favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah, as it should be.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon. Too.
Lethal Weapon is technically a Christmas movie
Okay.
because it takes place around the holidays.
Right.
But Die
Alone.
Hard is Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. It's Eve, right?
Eve, I believe. Well, the first one anyway. The other one's.
Yeah.
I think second one's. I think second one is also Christmas Eve.
No.
maybe, but it didn't have.
Well,
the,
it's snow. Maybe I'm getting
yeah,
confused.
but it didn't have the whole.
Yeah.
Whole.
Yeah. What was also cool about this trailer is it looks like it got some of the toys involved, where they got there's
Like
like
they
a
become
puppet.
sentient.
Yeah.
Like they start chasing you around
Yeah.
and stuff.
They even had like the Predator puppet. Dude's like,
Oh yeah. The last creature.
Yeah.
It's the Blade 2 vampire. Did you ever watch
Yes.
Blade 2? It's the that little that little
It's like
gag.
the Predator kind of almost. Yeah. Then there's a teddy bear with giant teeth. That was pretty cool.
So is this one you actually want to watch?
I'm not gonna see it in theaters.
Okay.
When it comes out, I'll give it a look.
I'll watch it with you.
Oh, cool. You gonna hold me?
No.
So am I getting better at bringing?
Yeah.
horror
Well,
trailers?
you're getting. It still looks like it's gonna be a typical kind of horror, but it looks like it's. I don't know. More
Got
real.
Got that holiday feel to it.
On the podcast, Adam always mentions how certain movies couldn't take place in his world.
That's right.
I'm guessing no.
No, it looks like it. It looks like it could.
Okay.
I mean, in this world, it's a dysfunctional family. All right, that's a reality.
Okay.
Power goes out, sure.
Okay.
And then Krampus. I mean, of course, there's no real Krampus or Santa or anything, but.
Yeah. Oh, well, you just ruined it for all the kids out there.
Oh my God.
Thanks, Adam. Jesus Christ.
Why are you watching this, kids? What's going on? Go to bed.
So look for Krampus. I believe it comes out during the holiday season. I'm guessing.
I think it said Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah. It's technically holidays.
Yeah, the holiday season.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's Rat Pack Productions. As far as the podcast go, it's ratpackpodcast.com/spoilers. Leave us an email if you want to request any movies you want us to review on the podcast. It's spoilers@ratpackpodcast.com. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/spoilers. Our Twitter handle is @spoilersshow. There's 2 S's in the middle. And that's it. Until then, we'll see you at the movies. See you.